Giving up control helps you enjoy life. It's normal to feel the impulse to exert control. It's something we all innately desire, and we feel our best when we fully understand what is happening in each and every aspect of our lives. But it's crucial to understand that there are some things we can never control. When we attempt to do that, we experience a wide range of unfavorable emotions when things don't turn out exactly how we want them to. There are numerous methods to improve your happiness in life, but letting go of control is one of the easiest and most practical ones. How do we even start, and why should we do that? We'll go over all you need to know about why you shouldn't try to control everything in your life, and what you should instead focus on. Why do we feel the need to control? Our consciousness is wired with the urge to be able to control our environment and situations. This is because we feel safer the more we understand about the world. On the other side, we feel more afraid the less we know. Dread, more particularly, the fear of what might occur without our control, is the primary motivator behind the drive to control. How attempts to control negatively affect our lives? Even if the desire to control everything may be natural, this does not equate to good health. There are numerous ways in which attempting to manage everything could ultimately be unsuccessful. Let's look at a few of the best ones. Increased stress and anxiety. More stress and worry may be felt by individuals who strive to manage everything than by those who don't. A person's blood pressure might increase just by feeling out of control when it feels important to have it. According to one study, persons who feel the urge to control experience more devastation when things don't go as planned than others who feel less of a need to be in charge. Less satisfaction. We may feel unhappy if we feel the desire to be in charge but don't. According to one study, at both levels of density, subjects scoring high on a measure of general desire for control reported higher levels of discomfort and experienced the room as more crowded than did subjects scoring low on the desire for control. People who prioritized control experienced less pleasurable circumstances than those for whom it was not a priority. This is due to the mere act of feeling the need for control. More criticism. being overly concerned with how things outside of your control are going might lead to heightened criticism of everything that occurs, because there is no way to control everything in life. After all, it makes natural that you wouldn't like the results if you couldn't control them. Being more critical can lead to increased neurosis, which can lead to an endless loop in which our level of unhappiness with life increases. And for those who struggle with depression and anxiety, criticism of others can be harmful, as it makes them more critical of themselves. What can be gained by letting go of control? It should come as no surprise that giving up control has many advantages now that you are aware of how negatively it may affect our lives. It's common to use the word surrender to describe giving up the demand for control. In his book, The Surrender Experiment, author Michael Singer gives an example of how his life improved once he quit attempting to control everything. Here are a few advantages of letting go of the need to be in control of everything. Increased peace and relaxation. Advocates of submitting and using a technique as Singer suggests talk about how it leads to more serenity and relaxation. This makes sense when you consider that trying to control everything causes stress and anxiety, as peace and relaxation are opposites. Better preparedness for the unexpected. You'll be better able to handle whatever comes of a scenario when you have less of an expectation of a particular outcome. People who have resigned and given up control can easily handle any surprises life may throw their way. They are better able to go with the flow since they have less attachment. This indicates that regardless of how life turns out, you'll be fine rather than basing your sense of being fine on particular results that can be beyond of your control. Enhanced connections with self and others. Giving up that control allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, since attempting to manage everything makes you more judgmental of yourself and other people. That's because you aren't tying your love and acceptance for yourself and others on specific outcomes. You may love more freely if you simply accept people as they are and give up trying to control how every event plays out. This refers to loving yourself and others. How to let go of control. Let's say you've made the decision that you'd rather be calm and connected to others than anxious and judgmental. In that case, you're undoubtedly Want to find out how you can actually let go of the demand for control? You can start along this calm path with the assistance of the following advice, but there are a lot of different ways to go about it as well. Anything you can do to make you feel more comfortable about losing control is a great idea. It might be big or small, used frequently or just when necessary. To help you on this new path, we urge you to try one of the following. Discern what you can and can't control. You can't relinquish power unless you understand when it's necessary in your life. Take an inventory of your current situation. Consider the aspects of your life that you can control and those that you cannot. Once you know which scenarios fit into each category, resolve to act differently in those instances over which you have no control. This includes disengaging from results and treating individuals differently when they don't act the way you want them to. This includes disengaging from results and treating individuals differently when they don't act the way you want them to. Try to relax while you consider each one by realizing that it is out of your hands and that you are safe. Practice mindfulness. Being present is the foundation of mindfulness. You can get the sensation of surrender by living in the now and appreciating everything positive as it occurs. It gives you the ability to control your emotions, which is especially beneficial if you have a hard time without feeling in control. Additionally, it lessens stress, which rises along with the want for control. Journal. Your stress levels may feel much better after writing down your emotions. You might be able to think about things more deeply when you journal than if you just think about them. Writing in a notebook can help you process various outcomes and provide you an outlet for your sentiments without allowing them to intensify and grow if you have a need to be in control. Get support from loved ones. Finally, you don't have to go through this procedure by yourself. There's a good chance you have at least one loved one who attempts to regulate everything in life. You can get in touch with them and inform them that your goal is to give up and submit. Invite them to join you, then meet or communicate with them frequently to discuss the progress of the process. Lean on someone in your life for support if they have already let go of control and discovered the calm that comes with it. Ask for advice. Talk about your personal experience and take note of their accomplishments. The need for control is natural, but it can also make our lives more complicated. With these tips, you can be on your way to a happier life.